No, we're just starting, just like this. Hello, my name is Sam, and welcome to After Campfire.
Henry, get out of my video! Why are you taking up the entire fucking couch?
You started that video in this direction because we have a puppy.
He's not mine. Do you want him? You want this dog?
I want this dog.
His name is Dipper.
He is so cute.
He's up for adoption.
Don't bite me.
Please take him. I'll bite wherever I want.
Don't
I'm a velociraptor pretending to be a puppy.
Fun. No.
Dipper, take the toy.
Where is it?
He's
Where did
laying
it go?
on it.
No. Dude,
Chew this.
look how cute this puppy is. He's such a cute puppy.
Chew the toy, Dip. Chew the toy. Chew the toy, Dipper. Chew the Dipper toy. Hi, what is After Campfire? My name is Henry Greenhut, and I'm Sam Rubenstein.
And I'm Sam Rubenstein.
And this is Dipper.
This is Dipper.
So,
No one would ever mess up Dipper's name.
we were gonna make it on Saturday, and then we got tired.
We would have had more guests.
Then we got tired.
Yes.
Oh no, Sunday. And we got
You're also very distracted by puppy.
with the puppy.
I think it's Monday.
Monday? It was Monday.
Yeah, it's Monday.
But we got distracted by a puppy and guests. So no video, and then we were like, we'll do it yesterday, and then we got tired
But we did throw axes at a wall.
for like 30 minutes.
I got 3 bullseyes in a row. That's kind of sick.
I know. We're doing it again tonight
Woo!
with like actual competitive values. So
It's yours, so don't let me.
on Henry's Diary of How to Adult, I finished school for the year. My business got a thing with the town of Bloomfield. I'm gonna be making money. Mark bribed me to do the last 2 weeks of camp.
You ruined my question.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't. Please stop harassing the puppy. He needs.
Puppy is so great.
He's gonna bite your arm again.
No, he's
Yes, he will.
You're right.
He knows what he's about. He's trying to sleep now. He's a tired man. He has a 9-to-5 job, unlike some people.
Why are you looking at me? I'm on
Me.
vacation. Oh,
Me,
that's fair.
I'm some people. So this is a video where we talk to each other about our lives. I asked Henry, what does it mean to change?
Oh, what does it? Oh, is that your answer? You sometimes give me like such like vague open questions where I have to like figure out what you might have meant.
No.
Try to get into a deep
This was intentionally vague.
conversation.
It was intentionally vague. I think change is one of those things that like people wish was this simple, straightforward process. I think part of change is acceptance. I think that's one of the hardest things that people have is that like you can try to change and that the process will be slow and you can still make mistakes and go back to like your errors. Like I think about this a lot, especially regarding camp. Like part of the reason why I'm not there is because I want to do something that is more for me and care about me more because I used to not care about myself at all. Doing so would do things that were ridiculous and take on unnecessary, like complex challenge, like acquiring a foster puppy.
Want this dog?
You want this dog?
Very cute.
He's as sweet as pie. And I think over time, it's been like trying to be more and more selfish, which sounds like it should be, but like it's good for your mental health to be willing to be selfish and set boundaries.
You gotta figure out what makes your own life work.
Yeah, like remember that time that you were like, hey, I'm gonna arrive to, I'm just gonna be at camp for 4 days, and I was like, no, we're not.
I wasn't sure what we were gonna do.
I didn't want it. I was like, we're not doing that.
I didn't have a plan. I asked what you wanted to do. I wasn't like fully set on anything.
Cool. We're going to go throw hatchets and maybe go to a water park.
A water park?
Yes.
Today?
Maybe. No, we're doing laundry. Let's be real. Today is laundry day.
Yay!
We're gonna eat fancy pizza and play with the puppy and do laundry. And
Oh. It is Wawa today.
So I think that's my answer for what does it mean to change? Because change begins with accepting and like being comfortable with the fact that it is a process. Like I hate people who do like I'm gonna change starting now, and then every time they falter, they're like, I failed to change.
My New Year's resolution is this. 2 days later, I failed my New Year's resolution.
Just
you
try
wanna, like-
again. Just try again, and keep working on it because living is hard.
And absolute goals are not the most effective ways to achieve things if you
I
do
am-
not have that kind of work
I am
ethic,
so-
which most people don't.
I'm still doing very well on my CGP grade theme of the year.
Yeah, the themes of the years are good.
Yeah, mine is the year of art, and look at me go. I've made so much weird stuff, and I have so much more to make. Henry, I'm making a dating app. It's called Sam's No Dating App, and instead of actually dating anyone, I send you a fully opposable cardboard cutout of myself. It's got changeable outfits and facial expressions, and a suction cup
Oi.
for whatever you may be suctioning cupping to it.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Are you actually making it like an app? Do you have a friend who's gonna help with that?
No, unless you want to do it.
I don't know how to actually make mobile apps.
Do you want to learn?
I would like to.
I think it'd be really funny
I'm
if.
not doing that.
No, come on. If anyone knows how to design an app and wants to be part of an avant-garde comedy project, let me know.
I'll get there one of these days.
I'm gonna ask someone.
Oi.
Oh,
I am not the chew toy.
not with that.
I am
attitude.
not the chew toy.
So that it's fun. What was your theme for this year?
I don't really have a theme for this year. My theme for this year, I think it was last year, but it's kind of just continued for now while I'm in this phase of my life, was stabilize.
Stabilization. That's fair.
I had a year and a half of being very unsure where my life was going, like wanting to switch careers and then landing a new job, and then the pandemic completely messing that up. And then
landing
luckily,
another job.
well, I mean, like then I went to camp, and I got my call while I was at your apartment here for the Amazon job, and I
Okay.
interviewed all throughout camp, and then I went on the road trip down, and on the road trip down, I did my final interview, and at Brittany's house, I got my final acceptance for the
Nice.
job. So now
I'm employed.
I'm employed.
Can I make a quick statement?
Yes,
Jeffrey Bezos.
I think he's officially not like the CEO anymore.
You did it. You
I-
won.
Um, So, I mean, I've now been at Amazon for a bit over 9 months now, so stabilization's going well.
That's nice.
Yeah.
If you were a baby, you'd be born. Happy birthday, Jack Hammer. We know and acknowledge
Aw.
that Jack was born. Happy birthday, Jack Hammer.
Jack Hammer, you are wonderful.
Jack Hammer Ruff is the best baby that's ever been born, and anyone that says otherwise, I'll fight them. And I won't really need to fight them that hard because their father might fight them. But in like 3 years, they'll be able to fight them, and they will be larger because they are a baby Ruff.
Yeah. Now I have a timeline for my baby. I have to have my baby be about 5 years younger than their baby.
So that this
So
can
that,
so that they can
so-
go to camp and
yeah.
Okay. That leads me directly into the next question, Henry.
Yes.
Henry said, "What do we do with after campfire, and what does it mean?"
What does after campfire mean to you?
Nothing. End video.
You're still
Ah!
going back to camp.
I'm not really.
Yeah, you are. You're gonna work the last 3 weeks.
Yeah, they need me.
I know they do, but my whole question was based
I
on the
need
premise of
them
us
money.
being done.
I mean, I am done. Okay. So this is gonna sound very upsetting. I don't miss camp as much as I thought I was going to, and I think a lot of that has to do with how much more occupied I am with what I'm doing. Like when you didn't go to camp, you didn't like what were you? You were working at a job you didn't like.
I mean, sometimes I liked it, but sometimes I very much didn't like it.
Like right now, I am so hyped about what I'm doing. Like my brain is like, oh yeah, camp's going on sometimes, and then I go,
Well, that's the problem with the people that view camp as just an escape. I'm not saying that you do, but I'm saying I know like people who are like, I just want to go to camp to escape the world. I'm like, sometimes it'd be nice. Like that's part of why why it was nice to go back to camp last summer because the
Yeah.
world was especially awful. But if
So
you're
bad.
if your just normal life is the thing that you're trying to escape, you might need to improve your normal life a little bit.
You right?
Yeah.
But like, so for me, it's like I am going back the last 2 weeks, and it means a lot to go back because it's nice. And if I go back next year, I get a boat, which is even better. But we don't know where that's going to be. I think the thing is that I
It's
love
a canoe, 20-year
It
canoe.
is my 20-year canoe. The hard part is getting it back home with Subaru.
Are you actually going to try to do that?
I'm not trying. I'm succeeding.
I don't know of anyone who actually has done it.
Doug Jensen has. And if Doug can do it, so can I. I think that like, and it's gonna sound very sad for the people that like love camp. After Campfire was never a camp thing for me, really.
Yeah, me
It was a friendship thing, and so like the idea that we're not at camp anymore it shows the progression of it. Like this was always a how do Henry and I keep in touch? This it, baby. We don't ever talk to each other ever.
Oh, we do.
We never play video games online together.
We never call each other when we're driving home really late from hockey games.
I know you're awake.
West Coast time, it helps.
So like as much as after Campfire means a lot because of camp, it was always the concept to me of it's after camp. Like it's the after camp.
And it's also time capsule video diary weird thing for us to look back on.
And like
this goes all the way back to when we were in college.
Yeah.
Like
I think it goes back to 2013.
Yeah, something like that. 13 or 14.
And so like that's adorable. Henry used to be attractive. I used to be less attractive. I've aged like fine wine. Fine fatherly wine.
Sorry, no, it's fine daddy wine.
I don't like that one as much.
That's what you were getting at. Do not lie.
I give off stepdad with 2 kids and 5 energy, and if you want to find me those 2 kids that I can be the stepdad of, let me know.
I love you, beast.
Those are my children. Does anyone want to adopt them with me? They could use a good home. But no, like that was kind of the thing was like as much as this was a camp thing because we are camp friends, we are also like just actually friends, and it allowed us to communicate in a way that I thought was like interesting.
It's really funny how this began where you like so like you made like an open like letter video like kind of as like a joke or like a poetry like thing, and then I just
responded.
Made a video response.
Yeah, and I was like, all right, let's do this, fudge.
Yeah, because I'm just like, we are now going to be the Vlog Brothers. Let's do this.
Update: we are not the Vlog Brothers. No one here is related except for Dipper and all the women.
What do you mean? I'm Henry Green. I am the 3rd secret Vlog Brother.
Related to each other.
I know.
Jeffrey Bezos. Jeffrey, please don't sue me. I didn't do anything wrong.
I'll ask him not to when I'm back at work.
Have you ever hugged him?
No. One of my like weird goals at Amazon is I would like to hug him because I know he would not like me to hug him, and I think that would be very funny. Like I would go full pretend to be the most awkward human ever. Like not that hard for me.
No.
I am an awkward human. But I just want to pretend I'm extra awkward and then hug this man.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I'm going to let you answer your question next week, which is going to be while we're at camp on Friday and or Saturday.
Okay. Well, I was going to answer this question while we were here also.
You want to do it now?
Yeah, because I mean, our answers are very similar in that regard where this is after camp. I mean, so like that was part of the whole thing with After Campfires. It started when I already left camp for good, effectively. Yeah. Like the fact that I was back at camp last summer was a weird experience, and it was a lot of fun. But like it's just what?
Nothing.
What did you say? Oh God. Okay. But no, like, so for me it was it initially it was everything that we've already said, like a good way to keep in contact, a way to have fun. What are you doing, bud? He wants to
His
move.
best.
He wants to move. Aw, he likes to cuddle under my arm. But for me, it was also kind of like a way to keep up with the camp loop and keep inside the camp life.
Man, I'm still in
None
the
of the
camp loop.
things I just said. I know, and I
Again,
am a little bit more now that I got a reconnection refresher yesterday,
he wants to come to me.
yesteryear. Oh, I
wants
lose
to-
the puppy.
He wants to be my friend.
Um,
Oh, jeez.
and it's not really that anymore.
What are you
It has just
doing?
evolved into a weird. Oh, he just wants to lay down on the blanket.
He loves
We have a blanket over there. No, it's just been a fun, weird thing to do.
Yeah.
Like a weird tradition to do. To just keep
Friendship.
us being friendshipping. Shipping. Whatever. I feel like I had a more. Let's face the facts.
About me and you.
A lot unspecified.
If we do the soul song right here now.
This episode's gonna go for a while, so let's stop now. Yeah, but I did want to mention one thing since you mentioned like camp kind of not being as like special or whatever to you anymore, and like you're like
Well, there's not
you're more
special.
well, no, not special. Like you have like a lot of cool life stuff going on now, so like you have less reason to go.
Yeah.
Like I feel like for me, it's always been a little bit different, just because your experience at camp has been. I'm here. I'm gonna make things happen, and that's gonna be really stressful and a lot. And for me, it's always just been circus, the thing that I can't really do outside.
That's fair. I just want to be division director.
Like, yeah, I still do trapeze. Yeah, I can do juggling stuff. And I met I met my friend Justin, who has been on After Campfire now through
Is at
circus.
camp.
Yeah, who's at camp now. It's really weird. I mean, it's weird to me to have like a friend I brought to camp still go to camp without me. Not that I didn't think he would enjoy camp. It's just odd for me. That the circus community has been so important to me. Being able to do a whole lot of things I can't normally do, or just for instance, just trapeze is a really expensive hobby in the real world, and being able to just like teach it, catch, learn. I mean, do whatever I want all the time. So much fun. Not that I was able to like train my own flying last summer because I'm a heavier boy on a bigger rig, and you got to be really strong on lines to pull. Especially if I'm going to be doing my big tricks. Remember that time Sam almost got me to kill myself on the trapeze?
In hindsight, you did the barrel roll.
I did do the barrel roll, but I was very afraid.
That's fair.
I did a half turn, but I went extra horizontal, which started to lead me to go extra down towards my shoulder, and that was scary.
I'm sorry.
It's fine.
It was hilarious.
Okay. Either way, it is your question time.
Okay. So I have a very important question for you. All right, this is like the most important question I've ever asked at
Okay.
Campfire. Want this dog?
I do want this dog. Ask a different question.
I am gonna ask. I just was like, this is the perfect moment to do. Okay, you can go lay down. I'm sorry for waking you. Oh wait. Oh. Okay. Now I wanted to do that joke so badly. I forgot my actual question. I think keeping kind of in this like weird episodic
It's a two-parter.
two-parter of like, we're gonna be at camp for this next one. What do you want camp to mean in the future?
Another super vague open.
No, that's a very fair question. Like, what do you want camp to mean to you in the future? Like,
Mean to me. Okay.
I don't want to know what it means to Dipper.
I don't know. I thought you meant what do you want it to mean to the next generation, possibly.
Ooh, that is also a good one.
Okay. Are we answering both?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. What do I want camp to mean to me in the future, and what do I want camp to mean to the next generation?
And that's After Campfire.
My name is Sam,
My name is Henry,
and welcome
to
After
Camp.
Fire.
You want this dog?
I want that dog.
Someone take this dog. He's very cute.
It's very cute. This is your video. You have to press the
I
button.
can't
I
reach
know.
the button.
I wanted this to
There's
be
a
extra
dog.
uncomfortable.
There's a dog on my
You
leg.
can do it.
I can't do it. I don't
Yes.
wake him. He's asleep.
He's not on your leg.
He's literally like, that's my foot right here.
Oh, well, that's your fault. Do 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 do.
I don't want to wake the puppy.